Hey everyone, hope you're all alright. So it's the end of April now, which means it's time for my April favourites. And I have got a mixture of hair care, tanning, nails and makeup for you today, but I'm going to start with everything that's not makeup and I'll get to the makeup later. So first up we have hair care, which is my Tresemme Thermal Recovery Intense Repair and Rehydration Treatment Mask. And this has become my all-time favourite conditioner. It is a deep conditioner, but I use it every time I wash my hair usually, just because I dye my hair blonde and I use heat tools on it a lot because my hair is naturally very frizzy and curly. So I feel like I really need a good deep conditioner sort of nearly every time I wash my hair. And this is so good. It's so thick in consistency, so it's not kind of like watery or thin like some conditioners can be, and you really feel like it leaves your hair super soft, super moisturised and hydrated, and I just really like it. And it's such good value for money. I mean, this is just a humongous tub. It's 500 millilitres for about £5, and they have got others in the range, so you really can't go wrong with this one. And it is specifically for sort of thermal recovery, so great if you are a bit of a heat junkie like I am. Next up we have got my favourite tanner of the moment, which is the St.Moriz Dark Instant Tanning Mousse. And it's so weird because I didn't even fake tan until about March this year, and now I just can't get enough of it. And I can't get enough of this because it's £2.99 from Savers or from Amazon, and it just gives me such a great colour. I feel like, you know, as much as I love the Anyways Essex, I don't actually want to look like I'm from it. So this has a nice green undertone that gives you a more olive complexion rather than an orange one, which is always good. And it comes out the bottle so dark, so that when you put it on with your mitt, you can see exactly where you put it, which means you're really even, not patchy, not streaky. It lasts for, you know, a really long time. I'd say I probably do this once a week, and you do start to get patchy on the chest area and sort of neck area towards the end of it, but you know, it's £2.99, so it's great, and it doesn't smell like biscuits. It smells like biscuits when you first put it on, but as soon as you have a shower the smell completely goes. And I'll be doing a tanning routine this week, so I'll give you loads more information on that then. Next up we have nail stuff, and I've kind of got three products that go together. The first one is the Nailing False Nails in Petite Square, and I've got them on in all my videos. I mean, most people think these are my natural nails, and that's just why I love them really, because they're so small, because I've got really small nail beds and really small hands. So if I have anything bigger, they just look kind of like talonish and very fake. And basically I wear false nails most of the time because I'm a bit of a self-confessed nail biter, and I really try so hard not to, but then when I'm stressed and stuff like that, I just go back to doing it. And if I've got these bad boys on, then I can't actually bite my nails, which is perfect because they sort of grow really nicely underneath. And I apply these with my Elegant Touch brush on nail glue. The nail glue they actually come with is just absolutely rubbish. You can hardly get it out of the bottle, it doesn't last very long. I find with this, they probably last about 5 days, and then they'll start to come off. But because this has a brush on applicator, when they do come off they're very easy and quick to reapply. So it's quite funny really, like I apply them just in the supermarket or in the club, just anywhere they ping off, I just really stealthily reapply them. And yeah, so that's really good. And what I've got on my nails today is this misguided sort of neon orange polish. I don't think it actually has a particular name, but I got it free in my Cosmo last year, and then I saw on Corey's blog that Hedge Candy have brought out a collaboration with Models Own Nail Polish, and one of the shades is very similar to this. They're all sort of bright clubbing shades, and I thought I'd wear it and try and bring the sun out a bit, which has not worked because it is chucking it down. But I've, you know, makes my nails look pretty, so I don't really care. So I've been loving the neons this April. Now I'm going to move on to makeup, which is much more exciting, and I've got my first piece of high-end makeup from all my videos, which is the NYX 2 palette from Urban Decay. And my boyfriend got me this for Valentine's Day, which is kind of why I why I have it when it costs sort of £36, which is quite expensive for eyeshadow. But you do get a lot of different colours. They're great quality, really pigmented. You get a really great brush. This is the applicator end and the blending end, and with the Naked palette you only get this end, so that's one of the reasons I actually went for this one, and also because I just prefer the shades. And I'm wearing different shades in all of my videos. Today I've got Half Baked, Chopper and Snakebite on, and I just think, I don't know, it's just so classy and so expensive. I just feel like a bit of a big girl with this lovely palette in my makeup box. So yeah, I really love that. Next up we have a makeup brush, which is the Real Technique Stippling brush by Samantha Chapman. And I got this just from seeing all the hype about it in the blogging world, and now I just can't get enough of it. It's about £11 from Boots, which I think if you're going to use it, you know, a lot, then it's an investment worth sort of making. And I use it to apply my Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. Just put it on the back of my hand and stipple it on just like that. Really, really quick, gives a gorgeous airbrush finish. And it lasts sort of all day and gives a really good coverage. I also use it for my Miracle Touch Creamy Blush, my Maybelline one, on the apples of my cheeks, and it applies that so evenly and gives a really nice sort of natural glow. So yeah, massive fan of this. I would definitely get this to apply your foundation or cream blushes with. And the next product I have spoken about loads, so I'm going to keep it very short, but I thought it'd be very silly if these weren't a favourite, because they have been. And they are the Revlon Colourburst Lip Butters. I mean, I've done a whole video on these, so really all I'm going to say is they're pigmented, they're moisturising, they're shiny, they're long lasting, and I love them. Yay! And last but not least, we have another piece of high-end makeup actually, which is the Bare Minerals Brow Powder, which I have in dark blonde to medium brown, because I do have sort of quite dark eyebrows. I'm really happy I got this. My mum got it for me for Easter, and I use it instead of my Rimmel eyebrow pencil now, because I did find that was quite harsh, so I did have a little bit of a scouse brow going on. So this is quite nice because they're a bit more natural but still defined, which is perfect. And you literally just take this sort of brush and put it in the pot and sort of put it through your eyebrows, and it keeps their natural shape but just makes them, you know, more defined, and it really shapes your face, and I absolutely love it. And that's about £11, so you know, that's probably going to last me so long, even though it looks small because it's so much powder in there. So that's great. So yeah, those are all my favourites for this month. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've had a lovely April. Please link me yours in the bars below, because I just love being really nosy and seeing what everyone else has been loving this month. Also, please rate, comment and subscribe as usual, and have a lovely day.